So that would be your big advice to writers when writing technology or situation. I mean, I guess everything is situation heavy, but something that they don't know, like you're going to write a submarine movie in World War II. Write the story first, and then while you're writing your character bios, that research needs to get done before the first draft, so you don't end up calling the Periscope the looky-doo-hingy thing in the first draft.
Well, to an extent, yeah, but then you find things along the way and you're like, crap, I have no idea what I'm talking about. And then you stop what you're doing, you go and find out what you're talking about, and then you come back. But it will make your job a lot easier.
Yeah.
And then once that's done, once I'm ready to start engaging the scenes, I literally write, just like I did for the whole story. 2 grad students try and steal their technology back from a defense contractor.
Mm-hmm.
I start writing scenes in that same way.
Mm-hmm.
So the first scene would be Chelsea and Ro debate.
Who are the two main characters?
Who are the two main characters? Chelsea and Ro debate the possibilities behind quantum physics and quantum theory in front of their college webcam.
Uh-huh.
That's the first scene of the movie.
Right.
And that's kind of the jumping off point, and that's where they start to make their mark on the world. You see what I'm saying? And the next scene is when the laboratory that wants Chelsea to work for them pitches her and tries to get her to sign the contract, and she tries to sort out whether or not it's the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And she comes to her decision. And that decision-making process, figuring out if that's what she's going to do and doing it or not doing it, that's the meat and potatoes of the second scene.
Mm-hmm.
So I go through the first act. I don't worry about the whole script right now. I go through the first act, make all my little cards, which are digital.
Yep.
And then I jump in and I start writing from there. Okay, so now I know what the first scene is about. How is Chelsea going to try and win the argument? How is Ro going to try and win the argument about quantum physics?
Yeah.
That's the mechanics of the scene. That's where the scene gets playful.
And that's where, like, once you got your info, that you need, and you have your scene plotted out, basically, like general direction. Each scene you take and you kind of just role play out, basically, and you have the conversations with yourself.
Exactly.
Weird.
And not just conversations, but actions too.
Oh yeah, okay.
Like, you know what I mean? I think Chelsea's gonna jump on the top of that bus and try and
Yeah. And that way it's kind of like GMing a role-playing game. Like, you have this very specific set of actions or mission that needs to get done, and you go and you play it. Right?
You bringing the subject of role-playing games into our highly professional media interview.
Yes, I am.
Well, it's maybe a little bit like that.
Yeah. Now, wow, that was nerdily specific.